Harris. Rockets leading by 8. 1:31 left in the first. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Rozier, and it's sent back by George. Three-pointer. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Here's Rozier. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Kicks it to Waiters. There's a screen by Robinson. From deep. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
George, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And the basket by Rozier.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, George. Passes it to Vaughn. Harden has a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Beasley with the steal. He lobs it up. And Harden with the stuff.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
With 1 on the clock, no good. Trying. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, all improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I want to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And
year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously. Sanders comes in for Robinson, and Durant subbed in for Dion Waiters. So on the floor for Houston, George is in at the point, and as Cantor is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Harden, and it's Hughes in at the 3 spot.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Houston leading by 10. From deep, George. They get it back, Cantor, and he banks in the layup. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Hughes. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 14. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Knocked away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Durant. Houston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Westbrook against George.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
1:36 left in the second quarter. The pass to Hughes. Clock at 6. Back to George. Takes a 3. Good D by Westbrook. Under trailing by 12. Outside jumper. Outside Westbrook. Dishes it to Sanders. Oklahoma City moving it around. Durant, the pass to Sanders. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Copeland's checked in, and it's Rozier in for Iman Shumpert.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Sanders. There's the screen.
Everything right.
Durant against Fareed.
What am I doing?
Launches a 3. Durant, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Pass to Fareed. Stolen. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in. And it's Beasley in for Kenneth Fareed. Harden dishes to George. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. George has got 21 in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And we've...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
All right, men, we've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play.
Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Really an extraordinary game for George. He's got 21 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Sanders in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in 17 points, and he was a foul magnet, doing a lot of his damage at the free throw line. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Out to Shumpert. There's the 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 9 points for Iman Shumpert.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Westbrook against George. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now the feed to George. And it's George again missing. Thunder trailing by 12. Screen by Ibaka. The wide open look for Durant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by George. 9 points for James Harden.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
What are you doing? Pull over. What are you still doing on the highway? Bro, you're done. You're stuck. Get off the gas. Are you all right?
Waiters, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. The Rockets making a switch here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Thunder trailing by 14. Both teams making some changes here. Here is Durant. 11 points in the game. And the lead is down inside single digits. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Harden kicks to Capella, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Durant, that's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And George, here we go. Good on the shot. George has got 25 points. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Rozier, defended by George. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Well, scoring from the wing is a necessity in the NBA, and that tells you a little bit about the value of these guys, the highest scoring small forwards in the league since the All-Star break. Kevin Durant, number 1.
There is no doubt he is one of the league's most dynamic offensive players. I mean, he's capable of putting up some huge numbers from that wing position.
Well, I think the wing position is his home base. That's his best spot. He's most comfortable there, but he's comfortable anywhere on the floor, inside, outside, pulling up or driving to the rim.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strip to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Thunder making a change here. Sanders is checked in. Sanders sets the screen for Durant. Picked him clean. One-on-one here. George, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Sanders.
That's a wall.
Can't get it to go. Harden with the defensive effort. Just 3 on the clock. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Rockets lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Thunder trailing by 8. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. George, he's in at point guard. Kenneth Faried is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Powers in at the 2 spot. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The open shot, Shumpert. They get it back.
Oh! And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the
Yeah.
easy do.
Yeah.
Very, very well done.
Yeah.
Sanders' shot
Yes.
is off. Rockets leading
Yes.
by 8. George has got 28 points for the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw.